Hello, everyone. My name is Kasaya, and I am a tarot reader. I am here to provide a reading. So, if you have found yourself here, this might be for you. However, if it does not fit, do not force it. Take only what resonates and leave the rest. Okay, okay, okay. All right, let's get into it. Okay, so I'm gonna do a reading today. I have decided that I'm not going to catch up on my channeled messages. I'm just going to go with what feels most resonatory, what feels most urgent or important even, what feels like most aligned, and I'm just going to go with that. I might even go back and do some of the old messages and then do new messages and then do old messages. I don't know exactly how I'm going to do it. I'm just going to share what feels most resonatory and aligned with the collective energy at this time from now on. Okay, but yeah, let's get into it. I channeled right before I started recording. I channeled "Girl on Fire" by Alicia Keys. Okay, so it's definitely for whoever's going to be tapping into this reading and who might resonate with this reading because it was right before I hit record. All right, and the line that I'd channeled was. She's got both feet on the ground and she's not back. Oh, that's not it. She's got her feet on the ground and she's burning it down. Oh. Okay, so this is about like you being grounded, this being like this stability, this security, this groundedness, and she's burning it down. You are dismantling, taking down, removing from your life, walking away from all that which doesn't serve and all that which challenges you or puts barrier in your path. Okay. In that song, there's a few different lines that really stood out to me. And obviously that one, because I channeled it. It's all about the groundedness and burning it down. It was just so powerful, that line. Whenever it came through, I got goosebumps because of the fire. It was like burning it down. It reminds me, with the flame, the fire, it reminds me of transmuting, of changing your pain into power. And the song kind of reminds me of that as well. And the song, it really points to resilience and overcoming challenges and obstacles, really sticking it to the struggles of life, not letting that shit get you down. And it's about being a powerful woman. It's about being an empowered woman and not letting, the woes of the world, I guess, the struggles, human struggles, daily or, human life struggles to drag you down or put out your flame, kill your spark, snuff you out. It's a very empowering song about making it through and being able to overcome whatever, as well as nobody knows that she's a lonely girl and it's a lonely world. It kind of points to isolation and feeling alone throughout the struggles, and having difficulty connecting with others, but still finding a way to shine regardless of maybe feeling disconnected or or out of the norm or something like that. But she knows that she can fly away. But she knows she can fly away. You know that you can overcome these problems. You know that if you take the higher perspective and you surrender and you release, you can open your wings. You are free to move out of these struggles, of these situations that you're going to overcome. All right. There is a lot about being grounded, but there's also a lot about passion as well. It's this balance between being grounded, being stable, being set, right? And facing challenge with strength, with authenticity, and having passion and that fire for life, that vitality, that zest for life, despite what you've been through, despite the obstacles. Okay. The song really contrasts between the empowerment, the independence, the shine, and the beauty of a woman's passion It contrasts that from the difficulties of life and the struggles of human life, but also of being a woman, right? Uh, it's a very powerful song, so give it a listen. I think it could definitely boost the mood. I'm definitely going to listen to it after I record. So, yeah, and that's what we're starting the reading off on is that energy. Girl on Fire by Alicia Keys. Very empowered, very emboldened, very independent, very perseverant. All right. Which has been an energy that's been coming up for several months. I think the collective that I tap into, you're just very strong people. You're very resilient, very courageous, very, high energy. You can make it through a lot and keep showing back up, not letting things get you down or drag you down for too long. Okay, Spirit, what do we have then for the collective? What do we have for the collective today, Spirit? What do we have for the collective today? Now that we've started off on that beautiful note. Oh, what beautiful energy to start off with. 1 second. Here we have, 1 second again, as soon as I play. Sorry about that. I had to let my dog in and then there was a call. I got a call. So anyways, this is beautiful energy to begin with, okay? This is also new beginning. You have a freedom. There's definitely a sense of freedom. That I've been picking up on greatly. I did channel Pegasus spirit yesterday, which I've never channeled like a mythical creature before, so that was really cool. And to me, that really represents freedom. It's the horse, but with wings. All right. It adds this freedom. It adds this higher perspective. It adds more spirituality, more mysticism, more magic to the horse totem. Okay. And now I'm getting stallion as well. There's something about royalty here. There's something about strength, and there's something about freedom. There's something about creation of the reality as well as what I'm getting from the Pegasus. I haven't looked into it yet. I haven't looked into any of the symbols that I channeled yesterday. But that's what I'm getting is freedom and the power to create the own reality, is having the higher view, and being able to move through life with that. Like you're literally moving from a higher thought process or like a thought form or like a realm. I don't know. It's like fourth dimensional. There's something like higher dimensional about, I don't know if it's the thought processing or if it's the aura, like the energetic field. What exactly it is, but there's something about that here. You have a lot of freedom. You have a lot of, there's that phrase that I want to keep using that I haven't figured out how to say. It's joy de vivre, joy de something. It's a French term, but it's this vitality of life, okay? You're beaming. You could be glowing at this time, right? Your skin could be glowing at this time. You could be feeling very revitalized, a lot of energy, or you have a lot of ideas, a lot of plans. There's something about like a clean slate. And I finally realized it yesterday. I keep on doing this little stim. I keep going, and I've been doing it for like a week, and I've been like, why do I keep doing that? Where did I get it from? And why do I keep doing it? And I finally realized yesterday, it's because of the blank slate. It's because of the new beginning. And the only reason I realized it is because I was watching TV and someone grabbed a clean plate and literally went like this on the plate. And I was like, oh my gosh, like I had to see a visual representation of a clean slate to realize that that's why I was doing that stim. Because I started doing it and I hadn't heard it anywhere. So I was like, why do I keep doing this? I had a video recently that was something wiped clean. And that was about having a blank slate. That was about beginning anew. That was about something being purified and there being revitalized energy. Okay, that's the energy that's present here. You got this, you got like the squeak. You got the squeaky clean feel to you. All right, and it could be especially in the way you communicate or in your mental processing. There's something about mental processing here. We have the Eight of Swords as well. You have liberated yourself. You have liberated, and we have the Page of Swords in the reverse. You have liberated yourself from something that was very, I just heard toxic. I didn't want to say that, but I heard toxic. And this was something that had to do with your own way of processing, your own thought patterns. It was some sort of mental pattern that kept you trapped in your head. Okay. Some sort of like old way of thinking, you know, expired way of thinking. It was something that was worn out. It was something that maybe it was like something that you learned from childhood or younger years, okay? There was something about like as well kind of using your words as weapons, or maybe you were like really sharp tongue, or like when you got upset there was something about being petty with your words, okay, or something like that. That's one message. Another message here is that you removed yourself, you escaped from, or not escaped from, I don't want to say that, you freed yourself from some sort of mental prison that had to do with other people's opinions. Like this is giving like a paranoia almost with the Eight of Swords and the Page of Swords in the reverse. With all these swords here, I am getting that you went through a phase of the Nine of Swords, especially with the 8, and then we have an ace that adds up to 9. You went through a phase where you were very much, there could have been paranoia. There was anxiety. There was shame. There was guilt. There was feeling like you were a bad person. There was being trapped within the scape of the mind. And for a lot of you, it was because of what other people watching, or thinking other people were watching, or like what other people were going to say, or, something like that. Some sort of people-pleasing kind of tendencies here. Okay, and with the Sun card, you have liberated yourself from it. There's some sort of information as well that's really going to help free you. Now, I don't know if this is already happening or if it will be happening. Okay, already happened, happening, or will be. I'm not quite sure, but it is something that's going to free you up if this is resonating, right? If there is something that's currently trapping you and you don't have all the information, like there's not a clarity there, or something feels like there's unfair, like someone's holding something back. It's like someone's holding back some sort of communication. You're going to receive some sort of communication or some sort of information. Okay. No matter what the source comes from, it could be something that comes from social media, but it doesn't have to. Okay. That's just something I'm picking up. But there is some sort of information that's really going to set you free if it hasn't already. Okay. This also could be like a perspective shift, or, like it doesn't have to be that it comes from an outside source. It could be coming from an internal source or a higher source, especially with the Pegasus. I also channeled giraffe yesterday. So lots of energy about lots of spirit medicine that has to do with connection to the divine and higher power. I mean, all animals are connected to the divine. They are a branch of unconditional love, right? But some of them are more so like divine messengers than others, or divine like they more so have to do with angels and ancestors than other animals. Some animals have to do more with the earth, anyways. Okay, there's a lot to do with higher perspective and spiritual connection. Okay, you might be getting a lot of information or a lot of guidance from your spiritual team at this time. Like I feel, especially with the past few messages, there's a lot of you, like it's like you are working hand in hand with spirit. Like you're a team right now. It's kind of like you're walking together. They're very close by. It's like I see you in spirit, or your ancestors, or your spirit, whoever it is. You're all walking together, and you're like, la, 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 like it's super happy and like childlike almost here with this energy. Okay. If you haven't had some sort of information come in yet, you are about to. And it's something that's going to liberate you. If this has already happened, you've liberated yourself from some sort of pattern. Some sort of pattern, again, of people-pleasing, of paranoia maybe, or anxiety. You've cleared out some sort of shame, some sort of guilt, where you felt trapped in certain perspectives or certain thought patterns, where you felt trapped by having to express yourself in certain ways, having to communicate in certain ways. Like you were playing it small. You were keeping yourself in a box. There was limiting beliefs around your self-expression, your communication, your ideas as well, like verbalizing your ideas. There's something about that. You're going to be speaking up about something soon. And this is something that you're going to be speaking about with authenticity, whatever it might be. For some of you, I'm getting, with the Sun and the Fool, I'm picking up that this might be something related to like your life or your life experience. Something about lesson, maybe something about childhood with the Sun card, but I'm actually not, and the Fool card, but I'm actually not picking that up. It could be that, though. It could be that. But for most of you, this is something that's just going to be like something that you've been illuminated to. You're going to share this, okay, with the Knight of Cups as well. You're going to share this. This is something that's you're going to be open about. This is something you're going to be verbal about. And this is something that's going to like you have a lot of knowledge around whatever this is with the Sun card. You have a lot of knowledge, a lot of wisdom. You see something very clearly and you know how to communicate about something. I keep trying to like adjust my earbud and I have no earbud in my ear. Sorry. Yeah, you're very clear about something. You're also very clear about your path, about your movement forward, okay? This girl is on fire. You have a lot of clarity, a lot of freedom. Whatever challenges or obstacles that have been placed around you or that you have placed yourself into, because that's the Eight of Swords, right? You're going to move through this. There's something about being open and receptive. There's something about, being a little dreamy, not being, not being a ditz, not being like unrealistic or fantastical about things, but being open and being like, you seeing the beauty around you. With the Knight of Cups, it's just about seeing the beauty around you. It's about going outside and being grateful for the breeze and the trees and the birds and the bees, okay? It's just being open and receptive to the beauty of life and the beauty of nature, okay? The beauty, and for those of you that are women, the beauty of being a woman, an empowered woman, okay? You have everything within you that you need to be able to burn it to the ground, to be able to like it's ashes the challenges that you face are ashes at your feet, and you are the phoenix rising, right? There's something about that here. Wow. Can I get more information on this Ace of Swords? You have a strong, oh my gosh, it's just, this is such beautiful, and the High Priestess. You know where you're going or something like that. Ooh, and I got goosebumps when I said that. You know where you're going, or you know about information that's coming in. Like you already sense something. And there's also something about being open about the High Priestess energy, being open about your intuitive abilities, being open about your psychic abilities, being open about hidden not being open about the fact that you possess knowledge, or there's like, this is being seen clearly about you. I almost said spirit collective. This is being seen clearly about you, is that you have a lot of higher knowledge. You have a lot of wisdom within you. Okay, there's something about you being seen clearly here. There's something about like, whatever like narrative you were trapped in, or whatever narrative someone else placed you within, whatever narrative someone placed around you. It's like it's either this person is now seeing clearly, or other people are seeing clearly outside of this narrative, or you're seeing clearly outside of this narrative. There's something about freeing yourself from some sort of narrative, from some sort of projections. It's like, yeah, you were trapped by other people's projections. You placed yourself in this trap, though. You allowed yourself to be trapped by other people's projections. Everything starts within. We're not victims. Even if we literally are, we can choose not to be. Yeah, but you freed yourself from some sort of like projections of what people wanted you to be, of what people wanted you to do, of how people wanted you to express yourself, how people wanted you to act, speak, think. Like, I don't know why, but it seems like there was people that wanted to have control over you, whether this be romantic, platonic, familial, or business. There's people that wanted to like direct what you thought about yourself. Like, I am your master. I don't know why I heard that. There's something about, oppression is what it is. Something about wanting to control a narrative, and the narrative of what you thought of yourself. This was like your own view of yourself that other people wanted to control, and you allowed them to control this for some amount of time, okay? This is something you freed yourself from. You're seeing yourself clearly. Maybe other people are seeing yourself clearly, and you've really stepped into this position of the seer, okay? There's nothing that can get past you with this energy here, all four of these. There's nothing that can get past you. At one time, you were stuck by projections. You were trapped by projections and illusions and, other people's thoughts and opinions of you, all right? Who gives a shit? You've stepped into this position of the seer, where you now understand the micro expressions of the world around you, not just people, not just nature. It's like of everything, how everything is connected, even non-alive things, inanimate objects. Energy runs through every single thing that we see on this 3D plane because of time. Okay, and as long as we are connected to time, everything is connected. And it's like you're seeing the patterns within everything, and you're freeing yourself from the patterns. There's something about the matrix and breaking free. Okay, like you have overcome. You've alchemized traps that were placed for you. You've alchemized, okay, whether by energetic forces or people in your life. You've overcome limiting beliefs, conditionings, and programmings, illusions. Like you've really burst through into clarity, into self-expression. Oh, oh goodness, are you okay? You want to get some water, honey? Oh. One second. Oh. I'm not sure exactly what I was saying right before I paused it. My dog was... You good now? It sounded like she was trying to get a hairball up there. I told her to drink some water, but she wouldn't drink water. Anyways, shoot, I really wish I would have known where I was at. There's something about liberation, though, from illusion, liberation from traps, liberation from your own self-limiting beliefs, liberation from your own people-pleasing. There's like, I don't know exactly, like, I don't know how to sum this up. You've really, because there's so much here. There's so much. It's like you've freed yourself from so much. It's pretty big energy. I mean, we have 3 major arcana here. There are 6 cards on the table, and half of them are major arcana, coming through with the Ace of Swords. Clear communication, clear information, clear mental processing, okay, ideas, education, something about learning. You've learned a lot. There's a lot of learning. You have a lot of knowledge, a lot of hidden wisdom as well. Okay, with this High Priestess. You know things, you see things, you feel things. There's something coming in that you are already aware of. Okay, whether you know what it is or not, like you're already picking up on something energetically. Can we get more information on whatever this High Priestess energy is? But you're being seen as someone that has knowledge, like... someone that has knowledge that other people don't, or someone that has knowledge about things that, I don't know. There's this questioning of how you know what you know with the Sun, the Ace of Swords, the Fool, and the High Priestess. Page of Swords. With all the cards on the board, there's something about how do you know what you know. There's some people that feel kind of trapped by what you see. Okay, and whether this is spoken out loud or not, there's something about like wanting to hide from your view. Okay, whether that be like your literal eye, like your literal physical view, or your energetic view. There's something about people avoiding you because of, I don't know if this is one person or multiple people here, but there's something about being avoided because of your knowledge or because of your seeing abilities. There's someone, whoever I'm speaking to here, you are a seer. Okay, I recently did a visionary reading. I tapped into a visionary collective. Right here, I'm tapping into a seer collective. Okay, you're someone that's very independent, very well-educated, I heard. And I heard traveled as well, which isn't something I would get from the Nine of Pentacles typically. Okay, so you could be literally like world well-traveled, or it's just through education. You have a lot of experience through your, through what you've learned, or, yeah, there's something, you don't have to have had traveled. Like literally physically. It feels like this could also be like new heights mentally, spiritually, even emotionally. The Pegasus, the giraffe, okay? It's like you've traveled higher. You've risen yourself. You've risen yourself. You've raised yourself. I'm hearing for someone that could even be literal, but like, take that only if it resonates. You've raised yourself from the depths. You've raised yourself from challenges. I've got the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. Okay. And, that is all about the physical world. You have got like a solid grasp, a solid footing. Okay. Being sure-footed in the physical realm. Very confident. Very established. Okay, there's some sort of base, some sort of foundation that you have secured, that you have created. Okay, with the Nine of Pentacles, you've done this independently. The Queen of Pentacles is someone that nurtures what she has, and the King of Pentacles is the one that builds. Okay, so you both build new and you nurture what you already have. And so you have a very set, stable, strong foundation. Girl on fire, okay, you're grounded at this time, and you have a lot of passion. With the Sun card and the Fool card, you have a lot of passion I just heard for the present, but you have a lot of passion as well for whatever comes next. It's for the present because whatever comes next is part of the present. It's always present energy, right? The future is the present. It's what you make of it. There's very much creator of your own reality here. There's a lot about self-care, taking care of the body, taking care of the energy, getting good sleep, eating good food, walking or exercising, okay? Being mindful of what you consume, not just with food, okay? Whatever you're putting into your body, even if that's your mind, that's part of your body. Whatever you are putting into your body. Okay, this is self-care. This is washing the feet. This is, why did I say that? What the fuck? Someone needs like a foot detox. Someone needs like something with your feet. And not just grounding. Maybe this is like a message to get out in nature and like ground with your feet in the dirt. But someone needs a foot detox. I know there's people that literally, I know like that's like a professional thing. People professionally detox. I don't remember what it's called though. There is a name for it. They do it here where I'm at in town too. But yeah, someone needs a foot detox. And if you can't afford that, then just Epsom, why is my throat acting up? Epsom salt bath. A foot soak, okay? Scrubbing your feet. And getting a scrubber or a sugar scrub and lotion them up. Like someone needs to like, I don't know, take really good care of their feet. I don't know why that's coming through. That's so weird. But, I mean, not weird in a bad way, but like interesting, should I say. Okay, taking care of the body. Taking care of the energy. Taking care of your time. Okay. Oh, I love this energy so much. I just can't with this energy. Your solar plexus energy, your star quality is really radiating. Okay, people are hearing it. What does that even mean? What does that mean, Spirit? People are hearing it. How do you hear it? How do you hear energy? I mean, yeah, there's clairaudience, but that's hearing messages energetically. That's not like just hearing energy. What does that mean? I don't know. That might mean something for someone. The Three of Wands, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Chariot card, okay? There's a need to really believe in yourself at this time. There could be some self-doubts right now. There could be self-doubts, like, about... It's like, you're very stable, you're very structured. There's even a confidence here. There's a self-expression, an authentic self-expression. Yeah, there's a confidence thing. There's an imposter syndrome. There's like, you're ready for the future. You're looking out for the future. You're excited for the future. There's a hopefulness, okay? There's even planning. But then there's this feeling of like, do I deserve it? There's this feeling of, am I worth it? There's this feeling of, can I do it? You know, there's self-doubt that's present here. Okay, can I get some advice on that, please, Spirit? Nine of Pentacles keeps popping up. Be confident. Be, like, really love on yourself. There's a lot of self-care, self-love coming through with this energy. It's very self-focused. Like, I'm not getting any other people's energy in this reading. It's on you. The only place that I'm getting other people's energy is, like, people being avoidant or frustrated or concerned about what you know, okay? And about you breaking free, something about you breaking free from other people's projections, limitations, opinions, okay? But that's the only thing that I'm getting in regards to other people. Everything else here is just very, like, you're very self-focused, very focused on the present moment, very tapped in, very aware of what's going on around you, very much seeing beneath the surface, and it seems like at all times, this is like a, I don't know, this is like a way of being, this is like a modality of life now, is this the High Priestess, it's this hidden knowledge. It's like you are consistently in your daily life seeing like the underlying nature. Like you're not seeing through the matrix, you're seeing through the beyond. You're seeing through the veil. You're like wearing the veil. You're wearing the veil? Mother, maiden, crone. There's something about that here. There's something about the energy of the mother, maiden, crone. This is definitely a reading that's only for women. Or, you know, gendered women or non-gendered women. Okay, this is feminine. This is very powerful, feminine, embracing energy. Okay, there's nothing on this board besides the sun that says masculine. The sun does say masculine. I think the masculine part of you is the part that's like protective of your own energy. The masculine part of you is the part that is very self-assured and confident in expressing yourself authentically. That's the masculine part. You act through your self-expression, your authentic self-expression. That's the masculine, it seems, is coming through here. Very empowered in protecting your own voice, in protecting your values, in protecting who you are, your self-identity. Because at some point, again, you were trapped in some sort of narrative, some sort of identity that other people wanted you to take on because, I don't know, it made them feel safe, made them feel comfortable or something like that. When you were placed in a box, when you played small, when you didn't live up to your own potential, there's something about your potential that you're really coming into here. Okay, liberating yourself from this narrative that's no longer placed around you. You are who you say you are, and you are creating your own life. You're creating yourself. You are becoming who you desire to become. And you've gone through a whole phase of the mother, maiden, crone. Sorry, maiden, mother, crone. Okay, where you have experienced a lot of joy, of frivolity, of, you know, not being the most protective of yourself, just having fun and enjoying yourself and really being a child of the earth. And then you went into the mother where you had to learn the lessons, and you had to, you had to reparent yourself. You had to protect yourself. And now you've moved into the crone where you have integrated the lessons. And you now have the wisdom. You can share with others. You can help others. And you help just through example and presence as the crone. Okay, and that is where your energy is at. That is how your energy is being seen. Authentic, very mystic, okay, very wise, very self-expressive. And it's really freed you. You've really freed yourself from the limiting constraints of other people's energies, other people's narratives, other people's expectations of you. It seems that you are proudly and freely letting down other people's expectations of you, destroying other people's expectations of you, transcending other people's expectations of you. Okay. And I know I don't have too much storage. I really want to keep reading, but I don't have too much more storage. All right, Queen of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, the Star card. There's some sort of opportunity that comes through you standing up for yourself and placing boundaries, okay? Make sure that you're keeping those boundaries up. Make sure that you are standing on what you desire, on what you believe in, okay, on who you are. With the World card, there's something about completion. There's completion. You have the World card and the Fool card here, the Ace of Cups. Completion in the heart center. Awakening in the heart center. New beginnings in the heart center. Because you have freed yourself from some sort of narrative that didn't actually resonate with who you are. That didn't capture, that's the word I'm looking for, that didn't capture the essence of who you truly are. It's like, and there could be so many different things. There's like 8 different opinions here, 8 different narratives, and none of them fit to who you truly are. And there's nothing that can cage you. There's nothing that can trap you. There's nothing that can contain you. You are free to act, to speak, to do as you please, and you are creating. You are creating your own reality and nurturing the core of who you are, nurturing your psychic abilities, nurturing your wisdom, okay, nurturing your mysticism. Okay, you seer, you mystic, you witch. You are embracing this side of you. You are showing this side of you. You are really putting yourself out there and letting the world see who you are. You're showing the world your authenticity, and you're letting yourself shine. This girl is on fire. She's got her feet on the ground and she's burning it down. All right, so burn it down, baby. Let it burn. Let it burn. Let all the external, let all the past sizzle up and burn away at your feet and rise like the phoenix. You seer, you mystic, you witch. You have healed some sort of witch wound here where you are no longer afraid of who you are or what you are here to do. You have really come into your power, your personal authority, your position in life. You are walking on the path towards whatever this next mission is, and it's just beginning. You are beginning a phase in self-confidence, in self-care, in wisdom, in knowledge, in freedom, liberation, and authentic self-expression with a hope and openness for the potential of the future. Incredible fucking energy. Absolutely incredible. I'm so sorry if the video cuts off beforehand. I don't have the money to get a new phone right now, so we're going to have to deal with it cutting off here and there, but it's okay, right? We're okay. It's all good. Where is my... One second. We are going to pull a card here from the... Oh, we have the devil on the back. You have liberated yourself, baby. The devil ain't happy about you. The devil is not happy about you. Okay, Spirit... What do we have to sum up this energy? Ooh, the Rainbow Warrior activation deck is about to give you something really good. I can feel it in my chest. To sum up this message for the collective. 2 and 19. Okay. Activation, stimulate, amplify, trigger, convert, willingness, stasis, quantum shift, sacred geometry. No wonder I felt it in my chest. It's an activation. A quantum shift is what I feel you have moved from. Okay, like I was saying in the beginning, something about a different realm, a different, like you're thinking in 4D or 5D, like you're thinking in a different realm. And this allows you to see through the matrix. And in your everyday reality, you are seeing the deeper layer of things because you're not seeing through the eyes of your old self, your 3D self. You're seeing through the eyes of your higher self here, and it's showing. Okay, what is the most prevalent energy active in your life today? Are you ready for a change? Activation heralds a time of Kundalini movement in the body and great change in your perception. Throughout your life, since childhood, your chi energy has moved... I don't want to read that. These activations can cause major shifts in the central nervous system and the chemistry of the body, in addition to how we perceive, think, and feel. Embrace each awakening. Know you are safe by nurturing yourself with love, understanding, patience, and nutrition. Summed it up pretty well. So that's the energy that I've been trying to put my finger on. Is it's an activation that's going on here. Okay, you're being very much activated into your higher self, or like the 3D embodiment of your higher self, or something like that. There's something about your nervous system, like recalibrating. Okay, doing breath work and meditation is going to be very beneficial at this time. It always is, but like, especially at this time. I say that all the time. Especially at this time. Every time. And then we have forgiveness. Neutrality, 0 point. Release, completion, mercy, grace, and gratitude. Grace and gratitude. I love those energies. Forgiveness is the final stage of any conflict. It's something you give yourself that will benefit everyone. When we forgive someone, including ourselves, for a transgression, it's not a commitment to forget the transgression. It's a willingness to release yourself from the bitterness or the anger that keeps you attached to the impact of it. Whatever kept you attached, whatever kept you trapped in this box here of whatever past transgressions or what other people thought of you, or, excuse me, confirmation burp. Take what resonates. You have freed yourself from it through self-forgiveness, or that is the phase you are going through right now. You are activating self-forgiveness, and this is allowing you to come into this beautiful position of overseeing, okay? It allows for a return to a wiser and stronger spirit of the self. To achieve grace, you must deconstruct the process that led you to what you're experiencing, the pattern, the conditioning, the programming, and then forgive yourself and all others, everyone else, from that 0 point. Another idea of forgiveness is gratitude, being grateful for others, being grateful for all of the struggles. And that's been very beneficial. That's something that's been very beneficial in my own life is once I turned to gratitude for all of my struggles, for the heartbreak, whether romantic, platonic, familial, business, whatever it was, being grateful for the pain and the heartbreak absolutely transformed my worldview, my perspective completely. The recognition of the gains made from any obstacle in your path. This girl is on fire. You have obstacles in your path, you're burning them down, understanding the lesson and what can be gained from the obstacle. Okay, the obstacle is the gain, the obstacle is the path, right? Being thankful not for the betrayal at hand, but for your fortitude in overcoming it and the confidence that now wells up inside of you. Okay, so whatever it was that people placed upon you, whatever narratives, whatever opinions, whatever projections, okay? And in any way that they may have betrayed you, in any way that someone or people may have, gossiped or put you down, belittled you, or tried to make you feel small, right? It's not being thankful for that exactly, but for your strength, okay? You are on fire. This girl is on fire. And now this confidence is welling up inside of you, all right? This beauty is ever present, and this is how you're moving, is through this beauty, through this vision, through this knowledge and this wisdom, okay? This crone energy, and you're being seen through this crone energy as well, okay? There's something that cannot be missed. There is something that is very obvious, something that is very open, something that is in people's faces, and there's something that's in your face as well, and it's about your own energy. It cannot be missed. Something cannot be missed here, and I think it's you. Collective. I think it's you. You seer, you mystic, you witch, you crone. Oh, I love your energy. Oh, thank you so much. I hope this found everyone that it was meant for. I hope it found you in a very open and receptive state. I am extremely grateful for you allowing me to read for you today and for allowing me to tap into your energy because it's very potent, it's very powerful, it's very mystical, and those are my favorite vibes. Thank you for being here. Thank you for sharing your time. This was kind of a long video, so thank you. And if you are open, if anyone is interested in the way that I interpret my messages, or if you are drawn to me as a reader, I do offer personal energetic readings at this time for $35. I am about to raise my prices, but for right now, for the next few days, they are $35. Do not be afraid to reach out. I will have my email in my YouTube bio. I'm open to working with anyone, okay? So until next time, guys, much love. Bye.